Once upon a time, there was a story of a boy and a girl. And the girl had had some trouble in her life. And she met this guy. The thing is, the guy had been in an accident and he was a quadriplegic, and so now he's paralyzed. And so she got hired by his mom and dad to be his caretaker. And while she becomes his caretaker, an amazing and beautiful thing happens. She falls in love with this guy. She doesn't care that he's paralyzed. She doesn't see the disability. She falls in love with this guy. And he takes her out and teaches her how to move beyond the pain of her past and embrace life and live boldly. And it's beautiful. Except for one main problem. At the end of this story, he decides the greatest way he can love her and not be a burden to his family, since he's not able to compete with this hunky boyfriend she's had in the past that's all physical and athletic, and now he's a quadriplegic, that he's going to go to Switzerland or somewhere and have assisted suicide and kill himself. The end. Oh, I forgot to tell you, at least now she doesn't have to ever work a job again because he died and left her all this money. That's exactly what she wanted out of him, money. This is the movie Me Before You, and it absolutely makes me disgusted. My name is Alicia Reagan, and I'm from South Carolina. I'm a wife, I'm a mama to 6 gorgeous kids, and I happen to be disabled. I am paralyzed from about my ribs down. I cannot feel or move anything. And when this happened, we all have thought, like this character Will thought, that we were no good to our families. I remember saying to my husband, I had all these kids because I was paralyzed when I was pregnant with number 6. I've had all these kids. I always wanted a big family, and now I'm only half a woman. I will never be able to be the wife or the mom. You know what he said to me? He said, really? What is it that makes you be a good mom? And honey, I don't care if you're ever in a wheelchair the rest of your life. I just want you. And you know what my kids say? The exact same thing. Mama, we don't care, just so you don't die. People have depression and people have emotional issues. And nobody's to say this character doesn't have them, because I'm telling you, he has. And you can say, what are you getting so worked up about? It's just a fictional story. No, it's a statement. And it's really making everybody in my disability community and our extended disability community upset, because it is striking a chord. Because you see, society has said for a long time, disabled people are a burden. We have to put in parking places and change our bathrooms, and good grief, why can't you get through there? You should just be happy and stay at home. Do you know even Medicare and Medicaid and the government and insurance policies will only give you wheelchairs and approve wheelchairs that will work inside your house? I'm not getting off topic. I'm telling you, there's a societal trend that we have tried to move past, and I thought we were past some of the dark ages of this with ADA laws, and we've come so far that a movie like this smacks you in the face. Because those of us that are living boldly can be like that girl and let the quadriplegic guy live boldly. Let her love him. Do you know how many people that are paralyzed would give anything for somebody to love them like that? And a support system like that? And so he's teaching her how to do all this stuff, and what does he do? He goes and shows her by example, die. I guess it just gets too hard. The way out is not to live boldly. The way out is to take the way out. And I'm sad that anybody has to feel that way. The answer is never suicide. And when you can look me in the face and say, it's okay for my loved one to kill themselves, I don't think so. Nobody feels that it would be okay. And everything in our human heart says, wow, there are some scenarios. When you start making those scenarios options in people's minds and that it's a brave thing to do, you've crossed a line. It is not a brave thing to do. The brave thing to do is get help. The brave thing to do is to humble yourself and allow your family to love you. The brave thing to do is to go out and live boldly and have a happy life. You know what? I don't need a cure and I don't need to be healed. I am a happy girl. Life is good and my family is glad that I have embraced life. And it's a joyful life. And a lot of my disabled friends have joyful lives. It's kind of the able-bodied population that says, oh, poor guy, we totally understand why he'd kill himself. No, it is not good. It is not good. And this is not an argument about assisted suicide. It's not an argument about emotional help. This is a movie that I get to have an opinion about because it's made public, that offends the disability population because it's making all the wrong statements. And there are plenty of blogs and other things to say it. But we're taking a move that says, no, the way to live boldly is we're going to show you how it's done. So me and a lot of my friends, you're going to see their own stories. And I'm glad they are all living boldly. And we're happy So don't choose your quadriplegics to tell the able population how to be happy so they'll go kill themselves to make everybody happy. I don't think so. Ain't going down in my corner, and I don't think it's going down in yours. Thanks.